spinning round. Vino, Dave, and Robin Town. Mix it up, never down. Glasses clinking, all night sound. Shake it up, let's get loud. Sipping spirits in this crowd. Laughing jokes, no one's count. Live streams got us real proud. Drinking buddies, feeling fine. Cocktails flowing every time. Mixing stirring, twist that line. Having fun ain't a crime. Oh, having fun ain't a crime.
All right, and we are in. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to the Drinking Buddies with myself, Rob from Rob's Home Bar. We got Vino from the Progress Bar, and we got Dave from Booze on the Rocks.
Welcome aboard. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody.
Welcome
Absolutely. I don't see anyone in the chat just yet.
It's just nobody's here yet. It's
No
not
one's here yet?
streaming. It didn't stream to my channel for some reason.
We got Sean is in. Whose channel are we joining? Whose channel are we joining for chat today?
Dave's, always Dave's.
No, it's not streaming mine.
Oh, he's not streaming on yours yet?
I don't know. Something happened to the software and it's not showing on my channel, I don't think.
All right, well, we can go over to my channel or we can go over to Vito's channel.
We'll go to yours.
All right, we're going to Rob's Home Bar today, guys. Welcome, Rob. Welcome, Sean. Welcome to the pate.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Hello, everyone. Looks like
So
we have
same
Sean
form.
here.
If you guys were here for the last one, we're going to do the same kind of format today. So we're going to make some Christmas themed cocktails, but we're also going to be reviewing Christmas movies because tis the season. Have you guys started watching Christmas movies yet? Is that part of your seasonal tradition?
Well, I know I have, dude. I think I've watched them all already.
What have you watched so far?
Oh man, Rudolph, Elf. What else? I mean, everything but Die Hard probably so far.
Everything but Die Hard.
Like this is young for Die Hard.
You come to my house, you're going to watch Die Hard.
Multiple times.
Multiple.
That's first once. You got to do Die Hard once.
Yeah, I do
However,
love it.
Did you
And
know
Gremlins. I haven't watched Gremlins yet.
Lord of the Rings, they set out on January 25th.
It's true. Yeah, they left Rivendell, right?
As a fellowship from Rivendell. Technically, that makes it a Christmas movie.
That makes it a Christmas movie. Well, I mean, like Narnia, the first one, like Santa Claus literally shows up. So like that's obviously a Christmas movie there.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Bad Santa. There's Santa Claus. I mean, it's so many, dude. It's actually phenomenal how many there are. And there's like modern classics. The vintage classics.
Well, of course. What speaking of like classics versus new, what's your favorite Miracle on 34th Street? The OG or the new one?
Oh, the OG. I'm
Really?
I'm old school. I'm old school, man. I like if it's black and white, I'm probably gonna prefer it.
I like color. I'm a fan of color.
Yeah, I love the vintage stuff. I love the old Pan American speaking style and all that stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, love my color movies. However,
Scrooge.
Yes. Well,
Is that your favorite modern day movie?
Starring Alistair Sim, the old black and white one.
I like the made for TV movie Patrick Stewart version of Scrooge. Patrick Stewart's just amazing.
Before, yeah.
He's just so good, man.
No,
but actually, we watched my family and I. We watched. I forget what it's actually called. If it's called Scrooge or if it's called A Christmas Carol or like which title it went by. But the animated one just from a couple of years ago, and It was pretty good. Like I really enjoyed it. They made it really kind of flashy and animated for kids. And
animated version of what? Of what?
Of Scrooge, of Christmas Carol. And it was quite good. It was really flashy and good for kids, but it's still stuck to the story quite well.
Oh,
my favorite.
Peter's here.
Hey, Peter, what's up, bro?
Sean
My
is
favorite
in. Rob,
Christmas Carol. My favorite Christmas Carol is the Muppets Christmas Carol.
The Muppets one.
Oh, I love it.
I saw an interview. I saw a little snippet interview on YouTube recently of Michael Caine, and he said when he was casted, he told Jim Henson, he said, "I'm going to play this like it's supposed, like Shakespearean." Like Shakespearean theater, like it's supposed to be played. I'm going to pretend there are no Muppets. Like these are all people, other actors playing with me, and that's how I'm going to play it.
Amazing. He was amazing in it, dude. He was amazing.
And apparently, like, Jim Henson just looked at him and said, "Okay."
You're not going to tell Michael Caine otherwise, all right? You know?
Yeah.
Of course not.
No, he was really good.
One of the greats.
Oh yeah, so Peter says Die Hard and Red One. Have any of you watched the new Red One? I think it went straight to Netflix.
No, I haven't, man. I heard it was pretty good.
It looks good.
I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, well, my in-laws were watching it the other day here, and I caught a little bit of it. It looks like a fun action film. I don't know if it's going to turn out to be a Christmas classic. I'm a little put off by that one just because of all the behind-the-scenes drama caused by The Rock. Apparently,
what kind of drama?
Apparently, he was late for on set almost every single day, and ended up costing the production about like an additional like $60 million.
Oh, really? That's unfortunate.
I know. Because I mean, on a movie set, right? You've got like hundreds of people. If your star isn't there, everyone else is still on the clock. So that's just money being like shoveled away. Hey, we got Uncle Pete in the house. How's it going?
Pete, what's up, Pete?
What up, nerds? Indeed.
Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to do with Pete? We need to do a rum talk episode.
Yeah.
Ooh. He's the man for the job, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
I would enjoy that for sure.
So what is your favorite movie, Dave? Your favorite classic and your favorite new?
My favorite classic is actually the original Christmas Carol with Alistair Sims. Old black and white classic. Started watching it as a kid when I was just
We high?
4 years old. Right?
It
was an every year event at our house.
All right.
Every Christmas Eve.
And your favorite modern is Scrooge, the Bill Murray one, or the classic?
Besides Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Besides Die Hard.
Okay.
Besides Lord of the Rings.
You're not going to give that one up.
Favorite modern Christmas one, and I say that because I don't watch a ton of Christmas movies. My kids are all grown up, so that changes your dynamic. So you're not necessarily sitting around and watching something. Oh, every year, Doctor Who Christmas special. Every year, without fail.
Never watched Doctor
Who. Speaking of, is there a Christmas special? Like just that you watch every year. That's not particularly a movie, but just a Christmas special of a show that you just have to watch every year. I'm trying to think of one.
Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin together. There's a special from 1967 maybe. It's Sinatra's family and Dean Martin's family together. And it's an old variety show type thing, and it's really cool.
I remember growing up, we had a VHS tape that we had recorded the Christmas specials for like all the 90s sitcoms like Family Matters and Fresh Prince, things like that. And we had just like back to back recorded all the Christmas specials and then the cartoons as well, like with Inspector Gadget and the Smurfs and things like that. And so we would watch that.
That's a neat trick because those Christmas specials didn't happen on the same day or even in the same week, depending upon the channel. So I remember
we were good with the remote there and the record button. So that VHS would come out every year, and we would just watch through all the Christmas specials. And if we were
Where's
good
that
enough,
VHS now?
It's long gone. I would think.
Would you love? Would you love to?
And at the end of the video,
yeah, it'd be great to see it again.
Mom and Dad were shutting it off real quick because it was something you didn't need to see.
Well, the problem is too is like I don't even have a VCR anymore, so like I got a bunch of old. I'm sure it's somewhere. It's probably at my mom's house, but I mean I wouldn't even be able to watch it.
Yeah, my buddy's father converted his entire VHS collection, and he had like 1,000 VHSs, dude. And he digitized
I looked on Amazon recently and like just to purchase one because now they're like, I'm sure you could find one at like a pawn shop or something, but on Amazon there was one going for like $700 recently.
Like a new one?
I don't know if it's new, but no, I don't think it was used. But it was just like kind of like a vintage. It's a vintage thing now, so like they can sell it for a lot. Hey, Iceman.
Yep, the Iceman's here. That's interesting.
All right.
When you really start talking Christmas movies, the Muppets Christmas movie was always a fun one to watch every couple of years.
I love that one. For me, was what's interesting about that one there is the fact that I don't remember when it came out. It was in the 80s, I think, like the Muppet Family Christmas, where they were the Muppets, and then they're in a home and there's like a huge blizzard coming.
Hey Matt, head over to Rob's channel. We're doing all on Rob's channel today, right, brother?
Oh, is he on yours? Oh yeah, it's his pair there.
Yeah, so he was on my channel.
The Muppet Family
Christmas. If you want to join the chat, head over to Rob's home bar.
Let me overlay the chat so people can.
The rusty bartender's here.
See what's going on there.
And there was the old stop motion Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That's a great one.
That's my favorite.
Frosty the Snowman.
It's one of my favorites too. My kids find it boring though.
What?
I mean, it is slow paced compared to what they're used to nowadays.
I love that movie.
We're going to be seeing Sonic 3 this weekend. My son, my oldest son, is very excited for it. Yeah. They're trying really hard to make that one a Christmas movie.
Really?
They've all, the first two were not at all, but they did release, I believe, around December, but they weren't like Christmas themed at all. But this one, they're like, if you've seen, like I posted on Facebook, they've made like 10 different posters. They all look like, the Christmas Vacation poster, the Rudolph poster. And so they're really trying to be like, hey, this is a Christmas movie too.
Oh, Chevy Chase and the Christmas Vacations.
Hey, Rusty Bartender's here. What's up, Rusty? What's up, Rusty?
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites.
Oh,
Cocktail
Bonnie's
Underground.
here. Hello,
Bonnie's here.
Got Bonnie,
hey, Bonnie, join us if you're able to.
Rob, Rusty, we had a nice little crew today. Very nice.
Absolutely.
It's the season.
All right.
What are you going to make us today, Rob?
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little thirsty here. This has been my absolute favorite cocktail for the holidays. I first made it a couple years ago, but I was not quite the fan of sweet vermouth and Manhattans back then, which now I've crossed over to that side. So this is the Burl Ives. So aptly named after the singer of all the songs in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He also plays the I think it's Sam the Snowman, the narrator in Rudolph was voiced by Burl Ives. So this is basically a Christmas version of a Manhattan, or technically a Christmas version of a Rob Roy because it uses Scotch.
So while Rob's making this, which do you prefer more? The original Grinch with Boris Carlyle or the Jim Carrey Grinch?
I like them both a lot.
Or the new animated one with voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch.
I didn't see that one, but Jim Carrey he was the perfect Grinch.
He was, yeah.
But the Dr. Seuss cartoon style back then, that's like so awesome, man.
It's kind of creepy though. I always found Dr. Seuss creepy.
So
everyone wants to tag along. The Burl Ives here. So we're doing 2 ounces of a blended Scotch. We're doing half an ounce of a sweet vermouth, and then half an ounce of creme de cacao, and then a dash of Angostura. And he gives us like a chocolatey Manhattan. It's really good.
Sounds good.
The Rusty Bartender's on Christmas vacation. Ooh, nice early start to the Christmas vacation, man. Nice.
Does that mean he's on Christmas vacation or he's watching Christmas Vacation?
I don't know. He said yes, Christmas Vacation.
Hey, that's a movie. We're just talking about the movie.
Oh, he could be talking about the movie. What's that?
Yeah, I think I have a feeling he's talking about the movie.
Chevy Chase
National Lampoon's
Family Vacation series.
Hey, Rusty, are you on Christmas vacation, or are you saying the Christmas Vacation National Lampoon's favorite movie?
Or
we need clarity.
Both.
or both. Hey, you could be watching the movie while
It's the perfect way to start your Christmas vacation.
Apparently, Rob and Vino have already been into the sauce. They don't understand.
Not yet, brother. It's been a long week of it, though. I tell you, man. I've had Christmas party after Christmas party. I'm done. I'm done, dude.
We hosted a Christmas party with some friends here last weekend.
We're hosting after Christmas.
After Christmas?
Whatnot. Yeah, but I've been going to Christmas dinners.
Yeah. My wife's got a Christmas lunch tomorrow with her office.
I had a couple really interesting cocktails at these two different restaurants I went to. But yesterday it was a mushroom bourbon old fashioned.
Mushroom.
They made a mushroom syrup. Really good. It was like Dave, I saw your face. I love mushrooms.
Oh, so do I.
It was like earthy and savory. It wasn't very sweet. I loved it.
I'm gonna have to add that to my syrups, like my syrup series.
Hey, look, you did that dandelion syrup. Do you still have that? The dandelion, the core syrup?
No. It didn't last very long. Not because it was good.
Did you dump it?
I dumped it. Yeah. Well, it started the color from the flowers. It didn't go mold. It didn't mold, but it started going darker and darker, and I was just like, I don't want this. The issue though is I should have just infused a vodka. I used Ray Nephew, which was, admittedly, it was one of my first liqueurs. I would know better now, but at the time, I was like, because I had used it for the falernum. The falernum turned out great. I used it for anyway. So I was like, I'll use it for this, but the dandelion is way too delicate. Standing up to that powerful of a rum, it didn't come out very. It was there, but it wasn't strong.
No, the funky rum flavor would knock it out. Now, the Rusty Bartender does say the movie he's been watching for 35 years now.
Oh, so he's been watching the movie. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The Burl Lives. Cheers. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
Awesome.
Smoky from the Scotch. That nice. It's a nice Rob Roy, but then a little hint of chocolate in there. Very nice.
So what is everyone's? What is the coolest gift you got as a kid? Just something
that's a good one.
Yeah, something you didn't expect or something like that just kind of really blew your mind as a kid. Like the N64 kid, you know that?
I don't know. I can't think back that far.
I got a race car set. I got a little race car set. I had to be
nice
5 or 6, and you could get the little race cars going around it fast enough that you would actually wreck the tires on the car because they were just like rubberized, kind of weird.
It would literally burn rubber,
and they wouldn't burn rubber. It's just because it would go around so fast. They were in a little track. The back end would skid out, and all the tires would pop off, and eventually they break and split.
I wonder if it was the kind of racetrack I had, Dave. You know the one? Was it the one where when you turn the car under, it had like kind of like little, I don't know, like little metal, kind of frayed metal that would touch the track that would make it go.
Yes. It did the standard.
Yeah, I had that too as a kid. I loved it. That was awesome. I remember that. Whenever it would drift. It would drift around corners.
Yep.
I remember that. And there was like a little bit of a smell from the tire, actually. Yeah, I remember that.
The burnt tire everywhere.
That was, I think, maybe. I'm trying to think. One of the best gifts early gifts that I can remember that was really pretty cool. And I know there were a ton other. If my age, I got socks every year. All the stuff growing kids need, right? Running shoes, socks, all the basics, and enough junk food to sink a horse in the old stocking. Can't think of mine. What about you guys?
What you making there, Vino?
Oh, I'm gonna make what am I gonna make today? I'm gonna make a Black Christmas.
Tell us what's in the sauce.
This was for Iceman. I think it sounds like something he would love, a Black Christmas.
Interesting.
Let's see. And he also loves his heavy metal. So I mean, I imagine it's a metal sounding cocktail. So it is going to be 1 ounce of Averna.
Yep.
You know, I always got to use Amaro in my stuff.
Yeah.
I love Amaro. All right.
Vino loves his Amaro.
Sure do.
Black like my heart.
See, there you go. What a sweet man he is.
I can hear the head banging now as the heavy metal starts kicking up. I'm a heavy metal fan too. So, Twisted Sisters, Heavy Metal Christmas.
2 ounces of rye. I just opened this bad boy. There you go. Got that nice crack of the.
Which rye is that? Is that Rittenhouse?
Rittenhouse.
Yep.
Good old Rittenhouse.
Old reliable.
Old reliable.
Rob, one of our favorites here.
Yep.
Allspice Dram. We're gonna do a bar spoon of this.
We got Bonnie joining us from the Cocktail Underground.
Hey, all right.
Hey, Bonnie.
The Cocktail Underground, Bonnie. Tell them about the new rebrand.
Are we hearing you?
No sound.
Three dashes of black walnut bitters. This is the catch up of 4 cocktails, right, Rob?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the hot sauce.
Yeah, I got no audio coming from you, Bonnie.
Rob.
No.
Oh, there we go.
See, it was a mute button.
It was the mute. It's always the mute button.
It's always the mute button.
Yeah, and I literally just got a new microphone, so I was looking at everything but the mute button.
Well, Bonnie, you rebranded. What's going on? Give us a skinny.
I've been thinking about it for a while, because I only do a 1 Drink 3 Bars episode maybe like twice a year now. So I thought I could still have 1 Drink 3 Bars as like a show, and then my main channel can be called Cocktail Underground. I couldn't believe it wasn't taken, and I was like, that's probably better for SEO too.
Yeah, having the name Cocktail in there works for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Vino pretty much did the same thing. People were wondering why he stopped doing his little 60-second challenge.
Yeah, I was like, once I stopped, it's like Bobby, once you run out of material, you're like, it might be a time for a change.
It's when you started doing Tiki, and you're like, there's no way I'm getting this done in 60 seconds.
Well, you can. You just got to be.
I was like, I proved my point. I'm like, all right. Anyway, here's the sexy pour, as my man Rob would say. Rob, you don't say sexy pour no more.
I don't. I should say. Just start saying that again, eh?
You say just the weird shake, whatever it is.
Yeah, have this shake face or creepy stir.
Hey Matt, this was for you, brother. Happy Christmas, my friend. Cheers, folks.
Cheers. Bonnie, loving the Grinch sweater.
Thank you.
Dave, you're the only one with no like Christmas attire. I guess you do have a green.
Oh, Dave has a green shirt on.
I guess it's green. He always has a green shirt.
It's Christmas time in my head all year round. I didn't even think about that actually, because the way my last couple of weeks has been, it's been so busy and hectic that I got to get here, so I got here.
Listen,
you got here, so that's good.
Dave literally lives in the North Pole. I don't think he needs a house.
Just go outside and grab some snow.
I think it's
he could
minus 20 right
Santa
now,
from getting him home.
and cold and windy and dark.
Is it snowing? You said?
Yeah, it's snowing.
How much snow you get this year? What's the highest you got?
What? The coldest temperature we've had?
No.
The
What's the most snow you got? What's the most inches of snow you got?
Well, it's still early in the season.
We're far enough north that we don't have the same moisture content in the air. So once it gets really cold, it stops snowing. And the only time you get snow then at that point is when you start getting those temperature shifts. So when it walks up and then walks back down, usually the same day kind of thing, where you get a
Junior.
Swing. So we've got a couple of feet of snow. So far, the coldest has been minus 35 Celsius, which is probably minus 31 or 32 Fahrenheit.
Junior, if you want to watch
wild.
If you want to be on the chat with everyone, we're on my channel today, Rob's Home Bar. That's where everyone is chatting from.
Is he on my channel right now?
Well, I see paired, so he's in a paired channel.
Oh, yes, that's me then.
Yeah.
Hey, Junior, head on over to Rob's home bar, brother, so we can chat out and hang out with the gang here.
Yeah, that way you can chat with everyone, because otherwise you're only seeing the chats in that particular channel.
So, Bonnie, seeing that you're a diehard, like wool, what is it, blood in the wool? What do they call it? Wool something? Dyed in wool? Dyed in the wool?
No idea what you're saying.
I can't hear
diehard. You're a diehard Grinch fan, as you know, per your shirt. Which Grinch is your favorite Grinch? Which movie Grinch?
Oh, I just have the shirt. I'm not really like a mega fan. I do like attitude, which is why I would wear
Denied.
Fraud. So you weren't here when we talked about our favorite Christmas film. What's yours?
So I have a couple. So I think my favorite one is Bad Santa.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Just because it's like unique. It's so many like kind of crude Christmas.
Well, it's definitely
movies.
unique.
I like 8 Crazy Nights. That's like more of like it's kind of a Hanukkah and a Christmas movie. And then
is that what Adam Sandler?
That's the Adam Sandler one. Yeah, the
animated
that's
one.
a good one. That's a good. I like that one. Yeah, that's a cartoon though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too bad he never did a Harry Hanukkah movie. But it's a holiday movie. We should, you know.
Yeah.
We love our Jewish friends.
Oh, that's right. All right, Dave, what are you making?
All inclusive here at the Drinking Buddies. If you love a cocktail, we love you back.
So I'm going to do something really simple. I'm going to do a maple old fashioned.
All right, that's simple but fire.
I'm feeling fully Canadian in the winter up here. We're going to use 2 ounces of a bit of good old Grand Dog. I've rendered them down and I'm drinking them now. And you need maple syrup for this one, which is
yeah.
you can't
How are you going to do it otherwise?
Syrup old fashioned. We don't want to confuse the audience here, you know.
Well, you could, but so you only need about a quarter of an ounce, right? Because maple syrup's sweeter than the sugar. You're going to use
I use a bar. I do a bar spoon guy.
What were you saying?
I'm a bar spoon guy with my old fashions.
Yeah.
This one just requires a little bit more, and because I don't have an orange with me down here, it's Christmas.
Here you go.
I always have an orange. I'm just going to use sort of.
Take this one.
Just sort of a half a dash of some orange bitters to kind of make up for the.
That works.
Orange. Because you got to have a little bit of orange. Throw a couple of cubes in there. And you're just going to stir this one for a good 20 to 30 revolutions. So nothing fancy. I like easy, and the easier the better.
Indeed.
The guy that invents the citrus zest effervescent spray that's legit is gonna be man. Like I've tried the oil, this and that. It's not the same.
So apparently, Dave, you had some suggestions on Steve's live earlier. What would those be?
Yeah, this is actually one of them. I suggested a polar bear. I suggested a mistletoe martini, which I'm actually making after this.
A polar bear sounds suggestive.
Pardon?
A polar bear sounds suggestive.
Yes.
There used to be this polar bear. I always remember there's a polar bear shot.
Yes.
Where if I recall correctly, it was oh my God, now I can't think of it.
White creme de cacao.
Hey, Bonnie, that cachaça, Bonnie?
Peppermint creme de
menthe or peppermint schnapps. Peppermint schnapps.
And I know because I've made one, I turned it into a full-size glass. And it's just equal measures with stirred with a little bit of ice.
Hey, Bonnie, was that cachaça right there?
Oh yeah, it was a brand new bottle I just got.
Yeah, I saw that. All right, cool.
Oh yeah, it's an iconic bottle right there.
I can't get that one where I live.
She's using cachaça. I'm interested. I'm always just.
Yep. Do we lose? We lost Vino's audio.
No, I was talking to Alexa.
Oh, okay. You tell Alexa to be quiet. We're doing
my
live
light-
here.
I turned this light down to 10% when I'm filming. And it was because it's too bright.
I've got the
loud
Apple
heavy metal
Pods.
music for Dino.
Brr.
I like to set the mood here.
I have the Apple HomePods, and every time you use the word like you say Sirius, Siri comes on. She's like, "Yes, can I help you?"
The worst is when there's a commercial from Amazon and they say her name. I'm like, guys, you should know better. Of all
Yeah,
the
you should.
know better.
That's funny. All right, so Bonnie, are you having a drink?
Yes, I was gonna wait and see. I was waiting to prepare it in case you needed someone to prepare something.
Oh, if you want to go ahead, and then once we all have a drink in hand, we will start our Christmas movie bracket fight. Yeah, the first side. Round
hey, Dave,
one.
how was your old fashioned again?
It's good, actually. The maple syrup works itself really well in this. It's not overly sweet. The bourbon is still there. You get a slight bit of the orange and the good old Ango. You just can't go wrong with this. So especially if you're new to old fashions, this might actually be an easier way to go than doing the old muddle a sugar cube with 2 dashes and then a teaspoon of water. Like, come on, make your life easy.
Maple syrup and bourbon are such a perfect pairing. It's wild.
It does work.
That's why people from Kentucky like Canadians.
They bring the bourbon, we bring the syrup.
Yep.
Is this what they say in Canada?
You now.
They like us in Kentucky, eh?
That's one thing I've always just skipped in my old fashioned. If I am making an old fashioned with a sugar cube, I don't do the little dash of like soda water. I just put more bitters. I douse it with bitters because I find it's a waste because you crack open a bottle of soda or seltzer or whatever, and then you take like literally a teaspoon. But then it's like, okay, I have an open can now. This is not going to keep. So
yeah, when I was in the industry, it was different because I would just
yeah, if you got the gun, either that's or even if you
now,
have
now I'm a home bartender, so I don't.
I mean, there's this. If you have a Soda Stream, it's resealable, but they still don't last forever, and you're and I don't keep them in the fridge.
And I don't do this. I don't really do traditional old fashions anymore. I mean, if I do an old fashioned now, it's always a riff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's always same here. It's rare that I do a classic old fashioned with a sugar cube. It's a riff with some sort of liqueur. Around the holidays, Monte Carlo with the Benedictine. That's just my go-to.
That's actually. I got a question for you guys on the panel and everyone watching. I got a question for you guys. Because we're all cocktail enthusiasts here, do you ever really make any cocktail more than once? I mean, there's so many out there. Like I rarely fall back on anything. And if I do, it's probably like a Manhattan. But even then, I'm like, man, if I'm gonna make a drink, let me just try something new. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how are you guys and everybody in the chat? Let me know. Do you guys repeat cocktails or you just keep banging out new ones? We're all enthusiasts here.
For me, it's what's funny is that like I will fall back because I do have cocktails that I like. If it's like Christmas time, like I said, I've had the Burl Ives maybe 4 times already this year. The Monte Carlo, I made it. I made it for an episode. I also made it had one of my when I hosted a party last weekend. Made it for a couple friends and I had one as well. And then if I'm just like, I'm a big fan of mules, I'll make myself a mule every now and then because I enjoy them. But when it comes to like a new cocktail, because I'm in the mindset of a content creator, I'm always like, if I'm going to try something new, I got to film it. It's got to be in an episode. So I rarely will try something new just for a drink for myself. It'll be part of a shoot because otherwise I'm like, I don't want to waste the ingredients unless I'm shooting it, unless it's content.
That's what
what I do is I
Sean say, including Iceman.
Was that?
Rob, Steve, and the Iceman. Sean and the Iceman. They all say they rarely go back because you kind of go through so many of them, right? And I've made lots of cocktails, and anytime I'm going to hit a cocktail, there's a few that I'll go back to. I'll go back to a classic martini, but the version that I like. Martini, but I also really like a margarita, a classic margarita. The Japanese margarita that I do, it's become a favorite of my wife's. Every once in a while, out of the blue, she just says, "I want one." And mostly because once I spend the money, I put it up here. I try really hard not to use it for anything except for my channel.
Right? It's an investment for the show.
Let's. I just want to table this for 1 second. I want to go back to the. But Bonnie, tell us about what you're drinking.
Yes, absolutely.
Before we get too far ahead of ourselves.
Oh, so what I'm drinking now, I actually made.
Oh, damn, girl!
Yeah, I used
Look
the
at that.
Espresso Appleton Signature allspice dram because I made a drink with the allspice dram a couple days ago and I could barely taste it, so I made like a simpler drink with it. And I
Bonnie, is this the
Allspice
one
is
that
fantastic.
Is this one I said it just tiki tastes like tiki? Was it this?
Yes.
The one you just made? Okay.
Yeah, it got me wanting something with this spicy flavor profile that I was craving in that one and didn't get.
Yeah, that's.
So what's this called?
Yeah.
I mean, I just now made it up, so I was gonna do
Oh,
a
you made
Mai
it up,
Tai.
all right.
But yeah, I had the stuff out for a Mai Tai, but since we were doing this and I wanted it to be more Christmassy, I kicked out the orange liqueur and put an allspice dram in its place, and I put ginger syrup in place of the orgeat, and it's really good.
So tell us, what do you think?
That sounds really good.
It does sound good.
What would you do differently, or you like it just the way it is?
I think I'm liking it the way it is.
I got a rusty bartender.
The cocktail on the ground in the house. Woo!
I gotta know, sneaky spicy marg.
Hey, spicy margs are
You're a
fantastic.
spicy marg slut yourself.
But it's sneaky though. I want to know what this particular one is.
That means he's married, and that's all it means.
It means you're having a drink after the wife goes to bed.
Yeah, exactly. See, so Sean and I are a little bit on the same page here with the coquito. So coquito is like the winter cocktail for Puerto Ricans, and now everyone likes it. But I make mine. I have a very basic template for it, traditional template. But I always do something a little bit different. Maybe a different rum, maybe a little extra spices. I tried this year. I added amaro. Don't tell no one. I wanted to make a video about it, but I added amaro, and I gotta tell you, lights out.
Your lights went out because you drank the entire thing, or you turned the lights out because it was such an abomination?
Might have been both. I'm actually not sure if it was Conetto or if it was me.
You know what? Do a video on it. You should do your coquito recipe. I haven't done it yet. I've had people tell me, you're the only Puerto Rican creator. How do you not have one? I'm like, it's a lot of pressure to be the only Puerto Rican YouTuber, man. and like, I have to make the coquito, and I got to make the coquito. Like, I'm almost like, I got to make sure it's the perfect recipe.
I just got to say,
Grandma's recipe, if you make it wrong the next time she sees you, she's going to backhand you and tell you exactly what you did wrong.
The whole island will turn on me, man.
The way you say coquito, I don't think you should make fun of me anymore for saying Courvoisier. I'm just saying.
All right, whatever. I only say it there just one time a year.
It's like, fine, okay.
You said something else wrong the other day.
Well, if you were drinking a coquito every day, then you'd do the same.
Well, you said another French thing the other day, and I was like, jeez.
On a video?
Yeah, it was one of your videos, and you said something else French. I was like, all right, I can't.
Oh yeah, and then Rob and I argue about how to speak in French, even though he's more fluent.
Was it the Réveillon for my nightcaps video?
The which?
The Réveillon. The Réveillon.
No, it was like a brand it was a brand, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I don't know.
I'll look back and tell you.
Yeah, you look it up.
Hey Bonnie, I like your specs in that cocktail. It's interesting.
That was really good, Bonnie.
It's interesting that you're doing a Mai Tai variation because I got one coming out.
Oh, awesome!
All right, so listen, everybody. Did you name it?
I think I like Yule Tai.
Oh,
Yule
damn.
Tai? Yeah.
I was about to do a contest. I guess we ain't doing a contest.
Got a little man here saying good night to everyone.
Good night.
Hey, little man. Good night, buddy.
Have a good one.
Bonsoir.
I love you. I love you, pajamas. Au revoir.
Bonsoir, les gars. J'aime beaucoup.
Au revoir. Au revoir. Don't forget to write.
It's funny. I was just watching last year's Christmas Live, and he did the same thing.
Yeah, so cute, man.
Yep, we did.
Hold up. By the way, Rusty Bartender, I love that.
Yep.
Next
For what?
year, that's gonna be my cocktail next year.
I'm waiting for you to make an episode called "I Wish You a Merry Christmas."
Oh my God! Come on.
It's really good.
I love
Screenshot that. Screenshot that.
Dude, I'm so mad I didn't come up with it. I'm gonna give him full credit when I make that video. But I'm totally making that video.
That's awesome.
Wow!
I wish you a
wow.
Merry Christmas.
My Scottish friend from Australia. He's Scottish.
Better
right?
Avec Bourbon is kind of double booked himself, so he's poked his head in to say hello. So, hey.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Oh man, I love that. That is. I wish you a Merry Christmas. Let me write that down.
Did you say something, Bonnie? Because I couldn't hear you.
I didn't say anything. I was just laughing, and I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Isn't that's amazing? I
That
love
is good.
wordplay. I love wordplay.
Yep.
All right. Should we jump into our movie
Trivia? Yeah.
trivia? Not really trivia. It's a movie bracket fights.
I win.
Hold on, real quick. I gotta give this to Rusty. That was amazing.
he's still big on that.
Yep.
I love a good pun.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Listen, guys. The way this works is, you guys vote and let us know which film you think is better, and then the panel here is also going to put in their vote, and then we'll pick a movie.
Gremlins.
I'm going to go with Gremlins.
I'm going Miracle. Come on, guys.
I'm going Gremlins. I told you I'm a black and white Miracle guy.
But Gremlins is fun. Gremlins is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, but Miracle is.
I love Gremlins. I love Gremlins.
I just don't get Christmas vibes from Gremlins.
No, man. No, it's
Happens on
totally
Christmas.
is.
Come on.
Sean votes 34th. I think we're going Gremlins, which I hate, but.
Oh, you got 2 for 34th, and Rob, that's 3. Oh, go.
Bonnie, what's your vote for? It's the wrong Miracle. So Gremlins.
You're going Gremlins? So the panel has the final call if it's a breaker.
I have a feeling it's Gremlins here. Peter just said Gremlins. Oh, we have another one
let's
for.
Let's go Gremlins. Let's go Gremlins.
Oh, that's it's gone in the very first one.
Woo wee! The director of Miracle 34th, you saw that. Oh, Home Alone. Home Alone.
Yeah, I don't think there's even a debate here.
I've watched this like 85 times already this year. My daughter loves it.
I haven't watched either.
Keep the change, you filthy animal. Wait, Dave,
I'm a David. Not David, but I'm an Attenborough fan. So Jurassic Park, which is why I like Miracle, the new Miracle.
I'm giving you 10 seconds to get your filthy, yellow, dirty cock.
Is anyone actually going to, except for Iceman? Iceman, that doesn't count. But is anyone actually going to vote for Four Christmases?
Four Christmases?
Nope. He's disqualified.
I disqualified myself.
Matt, I love you, Matt, but you can't do this, Matt. Don't ruin our relationship, Matt.
Totally, yeah. This is a no-brainer for Home Alone, I think.
Hold on, but Sean said Four Christmases is good though. I gotta be honest with you, I never seen it.
It was interesting. I saw it once. It was better than like those Hallmark movies, the Hallmark Christmas movies. So it wasn't terrible, but I mean it's nothing compared to Home Alone.
All right, so here's the deal. Like, I love Vince Vaughn. he's my bucket list of friends. Like, I wish I had it. So anything he does, I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy. Now, look, Rob, Brazilian Rob, he shared a moment with us just now. He shared a moment, and we should acknowledge it.
We'll acknowledge it.
Let's come on. That's beautiful, guys.
Oh, yeah, that is beautiful.
A toast to Rob and his wife.
I've already finished my drink though, but I will sip the last little sips.
Rob, you've got to learn to enjoy it. Like sip it slow, enjoy it.
I enjoyed the whole thing.
Doping it is not enjoying it.
we talk too much.
That's what Home Alone 1.
Yeah, Home Alone.
Yep. Okay. What's our next one?
Ernest Saves Christmas versus Christmas Vacation. And as much as I love Ernest,
I love Ernest, but it's got to be Christmas Vacation.
It's got to be Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation.
It sucks. It sucks. Ernest got to go.
I know. Well, I feel the same way about New Miracle, but yeah, I just watched Ernest the other day, and oh my god, it's. You know what I will say about Ernest Saves Christmas? The guy. Let me find his name. But the guy who played the Santa Claus in there, he is probably my favorite movie Santa ever.
Oh wow, that's a
perfect.
Good question actually. Who's the best?
Yeah, who's your favorite Santa portrayal? I'm gonna find his name.
That's Miracle 34th Street, man.
Yeah. The original?
Yes, the black.
Yeah, the original. Oh man, he is. You couldn't tell me. I still don't know if he's not Santa. I'm pretty sure he's Santa.
Douglas Seal.
I'm very convinced.
Douglas Seal was the man who played Santa in Ernest Saves Christmas, and oh my God, such a perfect Santa. The worst part, you never even see him in the suit because he's just wearing a suit.
You just see him dressed like an everyday regular gentleman.
Yeah, but he's got the voice, he's got the rosy cheeks, he's got that grandpa like vibe, he's just just perfect.
You know who's my second favorite Santa? Artist with a Cocktail, Mark on Instagram. That dude's amazing Santa.
Yeah, I have seen that.
He's like an amazing Santa Claus, dude. It's incredible.
We had at my local mall, we had a guy who he just retired two years ago. They called him Santa Pierre. His name was Pierre, but I took photos with him when I was a kid going to the mall to get a picture with Santa. And then my kids went, that's how long he was doing it. And he had the real white beard. It wasn't a fake beard. He didn't have pillows, and he wasn't fat, but he just looked like a proper Santa. And yeah, it was great because you really felt like you were going to the mall and you were meeting the real deal,
And by the way, Rob, you don't want to get canceled. Santa's not fat; he's jacked. I don't know why I've got to tell you. I don't know why I've got to tell you. Diet
well, in the Santa Claus with Tim Allen,
like that. Maybe
in Santa Claus with Tim Allen, he was the Santa Claus virus or whatever it was making him gain weight.
Of course, you had to be a stout, jolly fellow to be Santa.
I wish they did a Star Wars Santa, and it would be Jabba. Imagine Jabba as Santa.
I'm sure if you Google it, or hey, we can just have AI make a photo of that.
All right, next movie, Rob. We got
Christmas Vacation.
And we're on the Rob's Home Bar channel on the chat.
Yeah.
Guys.
Anne is here. Anne, get over to the to my channel.
Rob's
Noel or Arthur Christmas. I've seen both of these. I wasn't impressed by either of them.
I've not seen either one, so no call.
Neither have I. I'm disqualified from this.
I'm going to give it to Noel just because I remember it being kind of fun. Whereas Arthur Christmas I found kind of boring.
I haven't seen them. But if I had to choose one to watch, it would be Noel.
Yeah, I feel like this one's really digging deep into the archives here.
Yep.
Yeah. So we got Iceman. Is that a vote for Noel, or are you asking what it is?
Yeah, I don't know.
We have two votes for Arthur.
I'm sure about his selection. He's like, Noel?
Yeah.
I thought Noel was the person.
If I recall, the premise for Noel is she's I don't even remember. She's like the Santa's daughter, or Santa's sister or cousin or something, and he's sick, and then she has to take over or something like that. She's girl boss. She's girl boss in Christmas, is what it is.
I like both actors, so that helps.
Yeah, they would. I remember, I vaguely remember. I remember being bored for Arthur Christmas, and I remember enjoying Noel.
Bill Hader is one of the best guys to break on SNL. He always broke.
He is good.
Football. Always.
Okay, so we have.
Let's go with Noel. Let's go Noel. You know what?
Are we going Noel? We got a few for Arthur.
Everybody seems to be there for that, except for Sean. Sean wanted Arthur.
We have Sean and Tribal for Arthur, and then just All right, so are we going? What are we doing? I'm gonna overlay here for a bit.
Yeah, we're going to the next. We're going to the next. The next choice.
Noelle.
It's always so nice. It's always so nice to see Anne, right? She's like comfort food. Hi, Anne. We love you, babe. We love you, man.
Hi, Ann.
We miss you, Anne. She's like Anne is like a hot cup of cocoa.
Are we going Noelle or Arthur?
Based on what
Noelle.
I'm seeing, it looks like Noelle.
Okay,
like Noelle.
let's go Noelle.
Let's pretend that's the right one.
All right, Jingle All the Way or A Christmas Story?
Oh my, come on! Is this even a contest?
Christmas.
You're picking.
Look, Jingle All the Way is a very
Christmas
fun
Story.
movie, but it's a Christmas story, bro.
I'm a cop, you idiot. That's the wrong movie.
Come on, you shoot your eye out is one of the most famous lines in history.
All right, so does anyone vote for Jingle All the Way?
Probably Matt.
Hey, you know, the Trouble Bar Drive.
Matt wants me to
you said.
See, look,
Actually, yeah, we have two. We have two. We have two for no Christmas Story.
Matt was gonna do it. Rob, just click Christmas Story. There's not a
All right,
contest.
I think it's going to be Christmas Story. Muppet Christmas Carol or Charlie Brown Christmas?
All right, so I'm going to go with the Muppets.
I don't know which one.
I'm going to go with Muppets. Yeah, I'm going Muppets.
Total Muppets fan.
My dad was a huge Charlie Brown fan, and he made us watch every year, but I kind of found it boring.
It's boring. It is boring, actually.
Yeah, Muppets has
Muppets is everything.
Yeah, you know, Muppets was fun. Actually, I like them both. It's really hard to actually.
Yeah, some of these are.
Christmas.
And there's nostalgia value, right? Because you're like, oh wow, when I was a kid, I watched both.
You ever think like the Charlie Brown stuff is actually pretty boring, but it's like still really good. It's weird, right?
Yeah. Well, it's aged. It's aged well, right? But Muppet Christmas, I think, is the one because it's
the Muppets. I mean, I just love Jim Henson.
So we've got 3 votes for Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown might take this one.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Oh my god, yeah.
Come on. Man, Brazilian Rob, you let me down.
Brazilian Rob is voting Charlie.
Yeah, well, you know, it's really hard to say. It's a hard
Rob
one.
was my man up until now.
Because whenever I saw a Charlie Brown show, I sat down to watch it, right? So
listen, I love Charlie Brown, so I'm not going to be mad at it wins. I'm not going to be mad.
But deep down, you're mad.
No, I'm pissed off as hell. Anyway.
All right, so am I going Charlie? It looks like we're going Charlie.
So look at Peter said, if you kick the Muppets out, he leaves. You see, Charlie's big in Brazil. I guess I can't argue with that, right?
Charlie's big in Brazil. The Muppets are not? You guys don't like Jim Henson over there? Come on.
I don't know. It might be what's available and what actually showed, right? So something totally different, right?
Let's just look. Let's just watch.
And Charlie Brown might be
let's do Charlie.
Let's do Charlie. We're doing Charlie. Oh, I'm sorry, Muppets.
You know what it's like for me? It's like picking between a Manhattan and an old fashioned for me.
The Santa Claus or Frosty the Snowman?
Oh, come on.
I'm going Santa Claus. I love Tim Allen.
Frosty.
That's a classic one for me.
Frosty.
Hey.
Yeah, I didn't care for Frosty, but I watch Santa Claus every year. I love Santa Claus.
Is that a new Frosty or an older Frosty?
No, that's a newer one.
That's the OG Frosty.
That's the one. That's the Frosty.
Yeah, that's the OG. 2 votes for Santa.
I say Frosty.
I'm going Frosty, and I love Santa Claus.
Frosty.
2 votes.
Frosty.
Oh, seriously, guys.
Rob,
Frosty.
Rob, now you know how I feel.
Well, I got Iceman and Peter on my side. But I think Frosty's taking it for any. No, come on, Rob. Brazilian Rob. Hey, Santa Claus is a classic.
Brazilian Rob is back in my good graces.
Santa Claus is a classic. Rob. Come on.
Yep. No, they're both pretty good.
Santa Claus is a classic. It's a modern classic.
How is Frosty huge in Brazil? They'd have no snow.
That's why he's big. It's like something that it's like science fiction.
And there's mountains in Brazil, so there is snow. There is snow.
Yeah, I know. All right, Frosty it is.
All right.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, the animation movies won 2 in a row. Animation won 2 in a row.
All right. Bill Murray Scrooge or Rudolph? It's Rudolph for me.
Baby.
Rudolph. What are you doing to me here?
It's all Rudolph.
That's actually, it's funny because I of all the Scrooge movies, that's
you're gonna regret. Rob,
no, I'm saying I'm not. I'm voting Rudolph. No, I'm saying of all the Scrooge movies, this is actually the one I don't enjoy. And I love Bill Murray, but I just never enjoyed that his rendition of Scrooge.
Yeah, it's Rudolph, and yes, The French Connection is a Christmas movie.
We've established. So is Lord of the Rings. So is Narnia. Yep. So is Iron Man 3. So is Batman Returns.
So is Passion of the Christ. I mean, if we're gonna go there, let's go there, bro.
Yep.
Yes. Let's watch a snuff film for a free
movie. That is the Christmas movie.
All right, Rudolph it is.
Hey guys, really quick. If you're not on Rob's channel, head over there now. That's where everybody's chatting. So make sure you head over to Rob's home bar.
All right. We're on to round 2 for the first tier.
Ooh.
Home Alone and Gremlins. Home Alone. I didn't vote Gremlins. I didn't vote Gremlins the first time around.
I haven't seen Home Alone, so.
What are you talking
Dave,
about?
Hold on. Wait. Dave, what did you say?
I never saw Home Alone.
Did you see Bonnie's reaction?
Did you seriously
do that? Right?
I feel like I'm the one who's never seen anything.
I've never.
Bonnie, that was amazing, Bonnie.
How have you not seen Home Alone?
No, I don't. Wasn't a sheltered upbringing. I was just.
I feel like we need to stop the live now and do like a watch party.
I think we need to live stream Home Alone, dude. I think we have to. Dave,
Home Alone watch party right now.
Dave, you need to fix that, man.
I've only got so many hours in a day.
Oh, come on. The movie came out in 1996.
It's 90 minutes. 90 minutes.
I'm sure.
Rob, Dave, that is one of the wildest things I've ever heard.
Apparently.
I've never seen Home Alone.
Is Gremlins even a next Christmas movie? Apparently it is. It is in the same way that Die Hard is.
Yeah.
No, come on. Gizmo was a gift at Christmas.
Well, yeah, but that means that any movie that just mentions Christmas is a Christmas movie.
No, but there's Christmas stuff all over the place in that movie.
Yeah,
because it happens at Christmas. Iron Man 3 happens at Christmas. I wouldn't say it's a Christmas movie.
No, but this one's got like Christmas music and stuff.
So does Iron Man 3.
It's a Christmas movie.
Right in the beginning.
All right.
The criteria for Christmas movie is that it has Christmas stuff. It's Home Alone.
It's Home Alone. Okay, Noel or Christmas Vacation? I think that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, don't even Rob. Just go.
Yeah,
just go.
Christmas Vacation.
No one even saw Noel.
Oh, A Christmas Story or Charlie Brown? You guys fight it off. I don't like any of these. Let this one marinate. I'm going to say Christmas Story on this one. Yeah, see, Rusty Bartender has a good point. In the first episode of Lost, there's a polar bear, so it's a Christmas episode.
No, that's not the same. A polar bear just
polar bears get lost. The heat on a tropical island would kill it, mind you, but
yeah, I think this one might split a little bit here. So we got 3 for Christmas Story,
3 for Christmas Story, 1 for Charlie Brown. Sean is late.
I think Christmas Story.
I think it's going to be Christmas Story.
Panel. What's the panel? Bonnie, starting with you, Bonnie.
Christmas Story.
Dave?
Yeah, it's Christmas.
I'm Christmas Story and Rob, you're Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
Maybe it's more obvious than we realize.
Charlie Brown, see ya. Rudolph, come on.
Yeah, Rudolph.
With his nose
Frosty
so
is
bright.
not that iconic.
No, Frosty's iconic, but the movie's not as iconic as Frosty is.
Well, I'm still mad at him for beating out Santa Claus. So, all right, Rudolph, it is. Okay. Oh boy, these are my like two favorites.
Hey, we have Pod from Saskatchewan. How you doing?
Hey.
Oh, Saskatchewan.
Yep. He's in another spot where it's cold, snowy, and windy.
As much as
I'm gonna go Home Alone.
Yeah, as Christmas Vacation, I don't know. This is hard because I love Christmas Vacation is my favorite, but Home Alone is more iconic, I think. But they're both iconic, so I have no idea. I'm gonna leave this one to the panel.
I'm having trouble deciding, but I have the most nostalgia about Home Alone.
Yeah,
I think
same
Home
here.
Alone is like it's a more of a family movie also. Like, you know, the whole
That's true.
family watch.
Vacation, there's swearing.
Yeah, it's more like teens and adults and drinking. It's a good drinking movie, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brazilian Rob's got a
Just based
good
on
idea
it,
here. This is too hard. Pouring another drink.
What
Yeah.
kind
You know
of
what?
drink?
So why don't we do that? Why don't
Brazilian
we stop here, Rob, and make some?
No,
drinks?
Well, do you want?
You
Do you want
keep
to stop
going.
at the end of the once we get to a finalist? Then we do the other side.
Yeah, well,
Sure,
let's do the
sure.
finalists.
Oh,
Yes.
this is only half.
Yeah, we're only doing half so
Yeah,
far.
let's go.
All right, so Home Alone,
Yep.
right?
It's Home Alone, yeah.
All right, Rudolph or Christmas Story? I'm going Rudolph.
I'm going Rudolph. Just for the record, Rudolph's my favorite Christmas movie, so it's always gonna be Rudolph for me.
Oh, I think it's gonna get down to Rudolph and Home Alone, and I have to pick Home Alone for that one.
Let's see what happens.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Hey y'all,
Hey,
good
Eric
evening.
made it.
Checking
Awesome.
Hey, Eric, how's it going?
Oh, hey, Eric, you're passing right by me.
Eric's my man. I love that dude. He's a good dude.
Oh yeah, and Eric's awesome.
Yeah, he's in every channel.
Nah, he's awesome.
We're like neighbors.
Yep.
But
I think you're gonna go with Rudolph
he
on
lives
this one.
near you? 'Cause he's in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean, he's like maybe 10 minutes from me right now.
no way.
That area
Wow.
he's talking about. Yeah.
Crazy.
Absolutely. Okay.
But
I
he's
think
a
Rudolph
trucker,
has it.
so he's driving right now, Bonnie.
Yeah. Well,
All right,
he's
so
pulled over
are
on
we
the
going
side of the
Rudolph with
road.
this one?
I think Rudolph won.
Yes, Rudolph. Rudolph
Yeah,
won.
all right, Rudolph it is. Home Alone and Rudolph for the final of the left side bracket.
I'm going Rudolph.
Rudolph.
I'm going Home Alone.
Guys, this is really important right now.
Iceman says Home Alone.
Yeah, Rob says Rudolph.
I think Home Alone.
No, I
I'm
said
having
Home Alone.
trouble deciding.
Vino said Rudolph.
Christmas Story.
Oh man,
do you
this
think,
might be a
Bonnie?
tight one. Guys, make the right choice. Make the right choice. Ooh, we got another for Rudolph. This is gonna be a good one. So the panel is split.
Yep.
So it's gonna be up to you guys in the audience.
Oh, Home Alone. Ahead now.
It's 3-3. Rudolph,
Oh, we're
Brazilian
split again.
Rob, coming in the clutch.
Really, Rudolph at beating Home Alone. I don't like
Oh, it's
this.
not. Rudolph is not. Rudolph, they're tied.
Oh God,
yeah,
this
they're-
is so close.
Oh yeah, there we go. Eh?
Yo, Iceman, I think your autocorrect is messed you up.
Ah, no.
Oh, Home Alone. Another one for Home Alone.
No.
Is it Home Alone? It is.
Shit, give it
Be
relax,
happy
man.
everybody said yes.
Come on, guys. Come on, Rudolph. What is he? Rudolph is down by 2? Is he down by 2?
No,
Yeah. I think he's down by 2.
no. Home Alone is one ahead.
Bitch. Oh God, yeah. Let's give it 30 more seconds. I think
30 more seconds.
Come on, guys. Please don't do this to Robino. All I've ever done is give you guys good cocktails.
Rudolph's
Sage.
nose will go out.
All right. All right.
I don't know. Let's get drunk. We all look like Rudolph.
All right.
If someone makes me drink, I'll switch to Rudolph. No. You don't bribe your way to Rudolph winning.
I'm not totally disappointed. I mean, Home Alone is probably my top 5 movies, so I'm okay with it.
All right, let's give the crown to Home Alone.
Yeah, you did good, Rudolph. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
You could guide my sleigh anytime, Rudolph.
Okay, you're gonna pause this now, Rob?
Yeah, I'm gonna pause that. Okay. We're back to us here, and let's make another round of drinks. I think we need it after that.
I agree, Rob.
Rocking something over there. Hey, Bonnie, Bonnie got the headgear. Here we go. Yeah.
Ears. What are you making,
Bonnie?
Rob?
What were you making just now? I saw you shaking. What Bonnie gave you there. Bonnie.
Oh, so my first drink was like the Yuletide, and now this is just a regular old Mai Tai.
Oh.
I just been wanting one for a while. It's not very Christmassy, but the first one was.
Well, she'll be. Bonnie will be in the Christmas spirit after a couple of weeks.
All right, so I'm making the right-hand twist, which is my new favorite Christmas Negroni. So it is classic Negroni, a little heavier on the main spirit, which for this one is a spiced rum. I'm using shipwreck because I've actually used up all of my homemade spiced rum. So we do 1.5 ounces of spiced rum, then we have 1 ounce of Campari, ounce of sweet vermouth, and then just a 1/4 ounce of Pedro Jimenez sherry to give it a little kind of raisiny sweetness on the end. It's really, because the spiced rum, really spicy, but it still has those Negroni vibes, just the perfect Christmas Negroni.
Hey Rob, why don't you put a link to your spiced rum recipe in the
if I can find it, absolutely.
It's on your channel. And if you don't like Rob's, you can head over to my channel. Make mine. Mine is not mine though. Mine is Martin Cates. So not gonna take credit for it.
All right, let's go to chat.
Hey, Peter, leave it. Hey, Peter, man, thank you so much for stopping by. We know it's like 2 o'clock in the morning where you are. We miss you, buddy. You're the best. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers, Peter. Thanks for joining.
Absolutely, thanks for coming.
Merry Christmas to you and yours. And buddy,
absolutely.
Peter had a kid recently, so
yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
Congrats.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Children and Christmas the first time.
Yeah, Peter's one of the best guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, the fact that the amount of lives he's shown up for us at like he's 2 when it's like 3 in the morning where he is.
and Peter's also just one of the funniest guys. He's got the best dry humor, man.
He does.
He kills me.
That's just opening a Campari bottle.
Your candy cane liqueur in there.
Hey Rob,
what's that?
Has a cool idea. Look at Pod's idea.
The dash of my candy cane liqueur. I don't know if that's going to work. Well, let me just make the drink first, and then we'll see what happens. But if you're wondering, I made a candy cane liqueur that looks like a bottle of Pepto-Bismol.
You'll feel better afterwards.
Hey, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Hey, Bonnie, is your channel going to take like a new direction or anything like that? Or just kind of a brand change?
So there's like a couple of things I want to just like add to the channel this year, and one is going to be doing more live streams or just doing live streams because I only do them as a guest on yours. So doing live streams and doing like deeper dives into the actual spirits.
Well, when
I've done that, the videos have done really well.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're always happy to join you on your live streams if you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
always up for another live.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe I would try to do one like on kind of a slow night and kind of get a feel for it, and then plan a more extravagant one with like a contest or something.
Rob, that was a very lackluster story.
He got the job done. I was pretty high on the thing. I didn't want to spill the. All right, I'm going to give it a nice orange peel. And there she blows. the right-hand twist or a spiced rum Negroni with a little bit of Pedro Jimenez sherry.
Yep.
Vino, what you making?
I'm making "And to All a Good Night."
Ooh.
Last year,
Love that one.
I made a Christmas video, and actually, like on Christmas, just wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, and this was the cocktail I made. So
it's on my bar menu.
Oh, cool! Nice.
Yeah,
was it from my video, Rob?
No, I made it. I first made it on my channel like 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. So and it's been a favorite. So it's got
Right.
Let me see if your specs are the same. So I got 1.5 ounces of bourbon, 3/4 ounce of Reposado tequila,
Yep.
3/4 ounce of cherry liqueur, 2 dashes of orange bitters, and a dash of Engo.
Literally the same.
Nice. Yeah, it's
nice.
Awesome. I actually made it. I made it for a buddy at my party last weekend. And he enjoyed it. It's a stiff one. I mean, the only sweetness in there is coming from the cherry.
It's stiff. Yeah. It's stiff, but it's good, man.
Yeah.
And
I love the name.
I just found it so intriguing that it had tequila in it. You know what I mean?
And tequila and bourbon. You don't see those mixed together very often.
That's what I mean. Like cherry herring and bourbon together is not a big surprise, but tequila is a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the cocktail I made for my last video, the Benedictine video, Rob, that had cachaça.
Yeah,
which is really surprising.
Yeah, that works well together, actually.
It was like cachaça with apple brandy and gin.
Yeah, apple brandy and cachaça. I would have tried it, but I'm out of apple brandy at the moment.
No way.
Yeah, he is. He drank it all in the last live.
In my last apple brandy video,
there'll never come a time where I have no apple brandy in my bar.
Well, the problem is I don't like any of the brands sold at my local liquor store. So I order some local stuff, but it's when you run out, you can't just get a bottle like 2 seconds later.
How about Calvados? So you should probably get some good Calvados.
There is some Calvados not bad. It's expensive though.
The Calvados is
yeah.
It's actually pretty. The Calvados is cheaper than the apple brandies here sometimes.
Mm. Yeah, no, we've got 1 or 2 Calvados brands. There's the Boulard Calvados, but yeah, it's $60 a bottle. It's pretty expensive.
Yeah, I love the. I just love the apple brandy I have, the layered straight apple brandy. I wish I could get that to you guys.
We used to be able to get the standard layereds Applejack, but even that I can't find it anymore.
No, trust me, Rob. If I can ever get you a bottle somehow, some way, you and Dave, I would love to do it.
I'm sure it's amazing.
It is unbelievable, and it's a bottled in bond, so it's got proof. Man.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
But
the one that I get is from there's a distillery. They're actually an apple orchard, and they make ciders, hard ciders, and apple brandy, and they're near Niagara Falls. On the Canadian side, and their stuff, man, like they're an orchard, right? So they know apples, and their apple brandy is just phenomenal. The aroma from it is just pure like apple juice.
Yeah. So Laird's is actually the oldest distillery in the country.
Yeah,
in America.
I remember researching that the first time I made a drink with the Applejack.
All right,
the Applejack unfortunately is a blend of like a neutral spirit.
Neutral spirit and apple brandy.
So if you ever taste the bottled and bond though, dude, it's just drinking like hard apple. It's so freaking good. All right, guys, cheers.
Cheers. Pod is wondering where we're all from, so he knows I'm from Ottawa, but where are you guys from? I know where you're from, but tell the folks.
I mean, if you can't tell by the accent, then you really don't deserve to be listening to it.
Well, say it.
And Bonnie, you're from Bonnie?
Yeah, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee.
We got Knoxville. We got Mr. New York over here, and then Mr. David is way up north.
Yeah, I'm right now. I'm in Whitehorse. I was previously in Barrie, Ontario, but I'm in Whitehorse right now and have been for a couple of years. I'm testing.
Hey, Bonnie.
Yeah.
No, Rob. Dave, finish your line. Finish what you were saying.
No, I'm just testing out the cold up here, right?
Bonnie, can you lay on a thick Southern accent at all, or no?
No, The only effect I get from here is I think it causes me to talk like slower than I normally would.
But you didn't pick up the accent.
No, I'm like originally from Ohio, so
Yeah,
That
explains
makes sense.
That explains it.
Okay, that explains it.
yeah, and like every time I do like liquor store like tasting, so I'm talking to a lot of people in there, and I've got people around here. They're like, "You sound funny. You're from the north. You're from far north," and they're always. And I'm like, "Okay, guess where I'm from?" And they're like, "Canada."
We have a very distinct speaking style.
That's funny.
It's like it's like Southern without the accent.
Oh yeah, no, it's Ohio is definitely it's sort of that central corridor where everything kind of merges into what I call the radio or the news anchor way of
The
talking.
non-regional accent, yeah.
All right, Dave.
Yes,
What you drinking?
I'm going to drink a mistletoe martini,
Ooh.
but not served.
Oh my!
Excuse me a second.
What'd you drop? That's a big towel.
I thought you were going to start taking a shower in front of us. I'm like, whoa.
I gotta stop. I gotta make sure it
I
doesn't
know
get my
Chris's
laptop.
party's getting
My
kinda
notebook
crazy.
is ruined now.
I just
Actually,
love how
it was a
Dave's
cup of water.
Dave's bar towel is literally a shower towel.
I got another bar tower. Yeah, you need one for cleaning, one for massive spills, because that does
This is
happen.
mine. Look how I don't know if you can tell how gross mine is right now. It's like so stained.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, but
It looks like
look what's on.
dirty
Look what's
on-
on this actually. Look.
Oh, there you go. It still looks like dirty underwear, though.
Look how old school that is, huh? Hey, where is it? You guys recognize that?
I just have a like
60-second
standard red
cocktail
one.
logo.
60-second cocktails, yeah.
Where'd you get that printed?
My sister-in-law got it for me.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that was cool.
All right, so what's in this mistletoe martini?
What's
I've
in
heard
it?
the name before. I don't remember what's in it.
Oh, I did this a couple of years ago. So you need an ounce and a half or 45 mils of vodka, half an ounce of bartender's ketchup. That's elderflower liqueur.
I think we debated this a while ago.
Half an ounce of simple syrup, a 1-to-1 simple syrup, and then an ounce and a half of some good old cranberry juice. And you get something kind of nice, kind of sweet, kind of floral.
Yeah.
Shake the crap out of it. And don't serve it in a martini glass. You want to actually serve it over some ice in a rocks glass.
So what the hell makes it a martini?
To be
Then?
honest, you can serve it whatever you want to serve it into.
That is the most not martini.
I know nothing about that says martini.
Oh wow! So David, I thought you were in Calgary, which seemed exciting enough that Whitehorse. I just looked it up and I was like, "Holy crap! He's almost to Alaska." It's
Oh, yeah,
2
he's up
degrees
there.
2 degrees.
I'm about 2 hours away from Alaska, depending upon which route you're taking.
Wow. Well,
And
stay
just
warm.
because Rob Vino says that doesn't seem like very martini-ish.
Yeah, there we go. What I'm talking about, man. When in Rome, David. When in Rome.
Yeah, but you don't shake a martini. That's where Mr. James Bond gets it all wrong.
No, he gets it right, actually.
James Bond would beg to differ.
He gets it right. You just don't understand his technique.
No, see, I like the explanation that that the author came up with that saying just because it sounded cool, saying shaken not stirred, but he didn't really understand cocktails. And then later on, they kind of like they wanted to come up with a reason why he would say shaken not stirred, and the reason was that he actually wanted more dilution in his drink because he wanted to keep his wits sharp. He didn't want to get drunk. But I think it's still just because the author didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Oh, for sure. And how's that?
Oh yeah, that is a tasty cocktail.
Nice.
This is a tasty burger.
The elderflower in there, just sweet enough that I like it. If you're really
Nice.
desperate, you could stick a little bit of lemon juice in there, like a quarter ounce of lemon juice, if you're trying to balance it out. But I wouldn't bother. It's really good. And
So here's
shake
an off-topic question for you guys. I recently made for my, I haven't released it yet, but for my my syrup series, I made for the first time gum syrup. What's your thoughts on that? Because I didn't really care for it. I don't think it's, for the amount of effort it takes to make the gum syrup, it's not that different from simple syrup. The texture is slightly like silkier, but
yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, also like in a shaken cocktail, it does create a little more foam and stuff in it. I don't know if you found that with the cocktails you made.
I haven't used it much yet. I just had made a simple kind of daiquiri with it, but just to see kind of the texture. But I mean, to dissolve the gum Arabic, it takes like 5 hours. So for that much extra effort, I don't think it's worth it. Worth that slightly different mouthfeel. Like, it just doesn't seem worth it. I just stick with simple.
Again, I think it's right. How much of a purist you want to be if you want to follow the directions as they were laid out, because they would have done syrup differently 100 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Based on their ingredients and availability of ingredients, and for me personally,
like, you can make simple syrup in about 10 minutes. Gum syrup takes like half a day.
I mean, look, that's the thing about this whole hobby, right? Like, you don't have to follow things to the T. You can, if you want to, so you can get as close to the creator's like specs as possible. But just make things the way what you've got and shit, and like, don't like, how I feel, Rob, about gatekeeping.
Yeah, gatekeeping, and well, it's like I posted this in our Discord, but I got a comment I made for the Grinch highball. I used a Sprite Zero because it's what I have. I like buying the zero sugar sodas, and one guy's like, "Don't put that in my drink." I no chemicals in my drink. I'm like, dude, first of all, this drink's for me. It's not for you. And then when you make it, use whatever you want.
the one thing I've learned from having been in the industry for almost 2 decades is that people, the cocktail is important. It matters to them as long as it's quality. It's done with quality, but it's the experience. It's the experience, man. Like, they just want to have a great time. They want a bartender that's cool, and they want to make a place that has a good vibe. So, like, if you're serving these things, like, they just want a good drink. They want a good drink. That's it. Make a good drink. Make a good drink and stop worrying about like shit that only the most purest care about.
Anne says, so you're saying gum Arabic in a pineapple syrup works is nice.
Well, that would flavor-wise, absolutely. Right? I'm just, if it's good, I'll be honest, I don't have the wherewithal and the time to really want to sit and do it. It's just because I've got a really hectic lifestyle. For me, I'm more likely to slap sugar and water together, literally boil it, just to get more of the water out, and not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Round 2 of the Christmas.
Round 2. Let's get back to it.
Yeah.
So we've got White Christmas or Love Actually.
Oh, come on.
White Christmas.
White Christmas.
It's White Christmas. I haven't seen that anyway.
It doesn't matter.
I don't even remember White Christmas, but I don't like Love Actually, so I'm gonna vote White Christmas. Well, I know the song. Does Chad have any Iceman's voting for Rudolph?
Oh, thanks, Matt. Now
we're going White Christmas on this one.
Oh yeah.
All right. Ooh, Christmas with the Cranks or Elf? It's got to be Elf.
Elf.
Yeah.
It's Elf. Elf is top 5.
I do enjoy Christmas with the Cranks, though. It is. It's not a classic, but it is fun.
It's good though. It's fun.
No, absolutely, and that's part of the whole thing. But a good Christmas movie should be fun, right?
I mean, the best is my favorite character in that is Dan Aykroyd's character, who's like he's kind of like I don't know what role he has. Is he the mayor? But he acts like kind of the boss of the city. Like, everyone turns to him for everything, and he's such a great actor. But yeah, let's go Elf.
My favorite line from Elf, and I actually use the line all the time, is "Smiling is my favorite."
Smiley's my favorite.
Oh, I literally love Smiley. So
I love it when Will Ferrell walks up to the Santa there and says, "You sit on a throne of lies."
You sound throne of lies.
Dave, that's such a good line, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great one. All right, Elf it is.
I'm gonna watch Elf after this with another drink.
The Holiday or the animated Grinch?
I don't like
haven't seen either.
I don't like,
but it's the Grinch, so the Grinch wins.
Yeah, I think the Grinch wins. I mean, The Holiday again. The Holiday is as much a Christmas movie as Die Hard is.
Yeah.
So
No. Die Hard.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying that Holiday falls within that. Like, it's just because it's happening at Christmas doesn't make it a, necessarily a Christmas film.
Rob, I think it's important for you to acknowledge that Bruce Willis is wearing a Santa hat. So
and I think it's important to acknowledge that Bruce Willis himself said it wasn't a Christmas movie.
Listen, look, all respect and God bless the guy. He doesn't really know what's going on right now. You know
that's me. That's me.
Anna agrees with me. All right, let's go Grinch.
Hey, one of us got to get canceled soon.
All right, The Year Without Santa Claus or Christmas Chronicle. I really enjoyed Christmas Chronicle. Christmas Chronicle. If you can, it's on Netflix. They did a sequel. They did two of them, like 1 year after the other, around like 2019, I think it was. And it's Kurt Russell as Santa, and I
love Kurt Russell.
He's not. I wouldn't say he's anywhere near the definitive Santa. However, I love the way he played it. He was very different. He made it his own, and it was really fun. And the sequel was not as good, but yeah, go. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. So
I've never watched that. I gotta watch.
Yeah, go on Netflix and watch it. There's two of them. The second one not so good, but the first one was fantastic.
The Year Without Santa Claus seems like one of those weird, like,
it's one of the OGs. It's like when they group them together, you've got Rudolph, Frosty, what's that other animated one? I've never seen it either, but it is grouped with Rudolph, so it's from that same kind of category.
That sounds like one of those like movies that was made like in like some third world country, and then they subbed it. They dubbed it.
No, they didn't dub it.
Yeah, it was definitely made like one of those third world countries like Canada. Hey, by the way, did you guys know your state?
Yeah, we're the 51st state apparently.
Welcome to America, baby. Welcome to America.
Oh, there's been a lot of chaos in Canadian politics these last couple of days. Good Lord, we might have the 51st state.
we don't talk politics around the Christmas dinner, right? But, welcome to America, my friends.
Yeah. Okay. So Christmas Chronicle.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? I mean,
the Chronicle. I think. Nope. Did I click it? No, I didn't click it. Okay, there we go.
Go on, Rob.
Okay, Die Hard or Bad Santa? Ooh, I gotta go Die Hard.
I'm going Die Hard.
I think Bonnie said she really liked Bad Santa. There we go.
Why did you compare it with that?
I didn't care for Bad Santa. I don't know why. I did. Yeah.
Something about what's his face skeeves me out. I don't know what it is.
What's his name?
Billy
Ray Cyrus.
Billy Bob. Yeah,
I don't know.
Billy Bob Thornton.
I don't like looking at him. I don't know. It bothers me.
He plays the same character and everything. Like, I'm watching Landman now, and it's basically like that's what he does in the summer when he's not Santa.
It was such a negative movie. Everything about it, it was funny, but everything was just like negative.
I honestly have not watched it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Billy Bob Thornton.
I think we're going. I mean, we got 3 votes for Die Hard. Sean says Bad Santa because of Bruce.
I don't mind an actor that plays the same character in every movie. Like Vince Vaughn is my favorite, and he's Vince Vaughn in every movie.
Yeah. I mean, Keanu Reeves is fantastic, but he plays Keanu Reeves in every movie.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, like, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
But if you're going to do that, you better be likable. I don't think.
Exactly right.
Billy Bob, whatever.
Okay. Die Hard it is.
Yeah, Die Hard.
Said Die Hard.
That's like old, like second half Pacino is in the same person in every movie.
Okay, Polar Express or the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Oh,
I'm going
I
to go
love
Jim
Jim
Carrey
Carrey.
Grinch because
Yeah,
Polar
he did a
Express
great
is the
job.
creepiest CGI ever.
I wish
It's
Tom
just-
Hanks didn't do it. I wish
It's
Tom Hanks didn't
uncanny
do it.
valley throughout. Yeah, because he did the
Yep.
like the mocap for every character, including the children.
Yeah,
So
I didn't
they're
like
children. They're children that are mocapped by an adult man. So
literally
they
Tom
move.
Hanks.
They
Yeah.
move funny.
And I love Tom Hanks. But
But this was a weird.
Absolutely
It's
fun.
such a weird movie. It's creepy.
the book is so good too. You know,
And it says like the Grinch costume is not creepy.
No,
It's meant to be creepy though.
That he makes though, that's Jim Carrey actually making those faces. Like besides the prosthetic makeup part, the frowns that he does. That's all.
We got two
Listen,
people saying both are creepy.
You can't tell me nothing about Jim Carrey. I think.
Okay, so I think we can. Okay, so this is the battle of the creeps. I still think it's the Grinch.
It's the
that
Grinch.
Jim
wins.
Carrey's doing it. Jim Carrey's doing it on purpose.
Right? Exactly. That's
There's a
true. Yeah.
difference.
So
There's a
yeah,
difference.
Jim Carrey was purposefully creepy, whereas the Polar Express was not intended to be creepy, but it was a result of really weird CGI.
Well, just at the
And plus,
time,
he's also
too, right?
look, the guy is like he's like a Canadian royalty, huh?
Who's that? Jim Carrey? Yeah, I guess. I'm not the biggest fan of Jim Carrey himself,
love
but I do
Jim-
like his
love Jim
movies.
Carrey.
Yeah.
I feel like he's out of the movies, he's a weird guy. But
yes,
his
outside
movie,
of it, yes,
I've never
he's
met
a
him.
little bit. He's a bit
Can't comment.
eccentric, but he's pretty dope.
well, I
actor.
never met him, but I'm just on like appearances he's done. He's kind of weird.
He's
but-
vocal. Let's just say that he's vocal.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's Grinch.
Yep, it's Grinch.
I think Grinch won this one. Yeah.
Grinchy Grinch. All right, It's a Wonderful Life or Spirited.
Rob, just Rob,
Rob,
just
there's
go.
no,
It's
there's no
Wonderful Life.
competition.
Just go. Just go.
Just
Just
click
go.
on it,
Just
it's
go.
Wonderful
It's not even close.
Is anyone voting Spirited?
No, come on.
All right,
That's
Wonderful
literally
Life.
like
Oh, okay, that's the Scrooge I was talking about. So that's the
Sorry,
new
Nightmare
Scrooge.
Before Christmas.
the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah,
is another-
I would vote Nightmare as well. I'm just saying that Scrooge, it's on Netflix. I think it was from like 2 years ago, 2022, I think, is very good. If you've got kids, this is the perfect Scrooge to introduce them to that story. It's really, really well done. So
Nightmare
I will
Before
vote.
Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas might be like top 3 Tim Burton films.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's-
Because he's
really,
made so
really
many flops though as well.
But he's also made some really classic films. Though.
Oh, Scrooge, Rusty Bartender. Scrooge was on the previous tier and it got crapped out. I forget what beat it though.
Probably Rudolph.
Yeah, it might have been Rudolph.
Yeah,
Rudolph
I
had a
think it
good
was.
run. Rudolph
All
had
right,
a good
so
run until my man Iceman messed it up for me.
I think
Matt,
we're going
Matt,
Nightmare.
Matt, I'll never forgive you. I love you, but I'll never forgive you.
Okay, White Christmas versus Elf. I'm going Elf.
I'm going Elf.
Elf.
I'm going
I'm
Elf.
sitting on a throne of lies. I'm good.
Yeah.
Do we have other iconic lines from Elf? Because it's full of them.
It's full of them. Look, the fact that he was eating syrup with his spaghetti is enough.
Yeah.
That's when he goes to the he takes her on a date to the to get the world's best coffee. It was just like some shitty coffee house that they just posted that like world's best coffee. He walks, you guys did it. You did it.
But Rob, that reminds me of Sabaros. Remember when Michael? Did you watch The Office?
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't you remember when Sabaros like, oh, I'm gonna bring you to this little pizza place in New York City, and it was Sabaros.
I don't
You know
remember
what?
that.
You know what? You know what I just realized?
What?
Totally inside joke. If you're not from New York, you have no idea. how
Okay.
big that joke is. All right, sorry, I totally forgot.
Yeah, see.
Canadians probably did not laugh at that joke at all.
Probably not.
Meanwhile, every New Yorker laughed their ass off.
So interesting. It looks like Elf wins it.
And
I love
Williams
Interesting.
says
We got two votes for
love
White
White
Christmas, though.
fantastic movie.
I love White Christmas. See, look, Matt knows. He knows he's from the Northeast. That Michael Scott scene is hysterical. It's 2 seconds. It's
Okay,
hysterical.
animated Grinch or Christmas Chronicles? I'm gonna go Christmas
I'm going
Chronicles.
Grinch. I'm going Grinch. I never saw the Christmas Chronicles, so I can't pick. I can't pick that one.
I just
Yeah,
I found
same
that's
here.
the Grinch. That's the Grinch with. That's not the original
the
Grinch.
Russell
This is the
Crowe.
Grinch with
There's the animated
with
one.
well, yeah, but it's not the original anime. This is the one with Benedict
No, the
Cumberbatch.
second,
But
the
I don't
third
think it
one, the
matters
third
though. Yeah,
I saw this one too. I enjoyed it.
it's good. The kids watched it the other day. I found it kind of weird, but
I
Yeah.
never saw the other one, so I can't.
yeah, you got to watch
I never saw
Chronicles. It was
this.
really good.
Maybe I'll watch it tonight after Elf. I'm staying up late.
Do
tonight.
it.
If anybody wants to come over, let just holler.
Okay, that'll be 14 hours of flying time and travel time.
Yeah.
We've got to do like a YouTube meetup. I
Yes,
swear, man.
it's Kurt
It
Russell.
Oh,
has to happen.
yeah. So the Gnome
do
and
what?
I were talking about coming to New York and trying to see who could get to meet us while we were up there. Have a mini
that would be
meetup.
awesome. That would be
We were
awesome.
thinking like maybe like Memorial Day or summerish.
If you do, let me know. We can hit the Rum Bar.
Oh yeah,
up
we'll let you know.
in Times Square. It's awesome. You'll love it.
Vegas, baby. Ann wants us to all go to Vegas.
Oh yeah,
I'll
I
do
will.
I'll
that.
go to Vegas anytime.
All right. What do we got votes for here?
It was Chronicles.
Chronicles. We got one Grinch. I think we got Chronicles.
Yeah.
I'm not committed to this one, so I don't really care.
Yeah,
All right,
I haven't
Chron-
seen the Chronicles, so
Yeah, I've got.
Oh, I
no-
highly recommend it for sure.
I guess I'll vote third party. on that
Okay,
one.
Jim Carrey, Grinch or Die Hard? I'm gonna go Die Hard.
Yep.
Man, this was actually.
I'm
pretty
not a big
hard.
Grinch fan. I don't know.
You're a Grinch.
I'm a Grinch. I mean, I like. And I'm not even the biggest supporter of Die Hard being a Christmas movie. But if I'm just going on value of the movie, I prefer Die Hard over the Grinch.
All right, so Rob and Dave.
Yes.
My first Christmas martini challenge was called a Yippee Ki Rye.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was.
That's right. So I'm gonna go Die Hard.
Die Hard.
We've
We
got to
have,
bring
four
that
for
back.
Die-
We've gotta
we
bring
have
that back.
four for
We
Die
forgot
Hard.
about it here, Rob.
One for Grinch.
yeah, we got
Die Hard
next year.
is-
We'll bring it back next year.
Die
Rob,
Hard.
we've got to bring it back next year, dude. You know what I'm gonna do next year? I'm gonna reach out to Steve, the bartender, and get him in on it.
Yeah, we reach out early enough.
I think if we get Steve on it, it'll help.
Yeah.
Steve's such a dope dude. Like he's really, he's willing to help out.
For sure.
He's one of the good guys.
Don't want a Christmas.
You know what? I've always been on team not a Christmas movie, but I've just come to accept it.
Oh, William Johnson's new to the chat. Welcome to the chat, William.
All right.
Hey,
so
Rob,
click
is
the
he on?
Die Hard
Rob,
button.
is he on your chat, Rob?
He's on my chat. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think everyone's on the chat. I'm not seeing any paired accounts chatting. All right, are we going Die Hard?
I think we're going Die Hard.
Die Hard. It's a Wonderful
I
Life or
see-
Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm going Nightmare, but
Nightmare.
I'm going with Wonderful Life. Easy, not even close. It's not even. I don't even know why you just said Nightmare. It hurts. It hurts my heart, Rob. It hurts my heart. I literally regret doing the Benedictine collab with you now.
I can hear the friendship breaking right now.
Oh, Dave, it's over, bro. Dave is my new YouTube best friend. That's it. Fuck Rob.
well, enjoy your collabs
both
then.
such good movies.
Enjoy your
Wonderful Life
enjoy
was
your
better.
blue curacao collabs.
Hey, I can make anything blue.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Okay, so we have Wonderful Life. We have 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even. It's
Four,
not even
5
close.
for
Like, I
Wonderful
don't understand what just
Life.
happened.
All right, I guess it's Wonderful Life then.
Yep.
It's not even close.
It's just not my thing. All right.
Hold on, real
as
quick.
much as
real
I
quick.
like,
Wait, real
Oh.
quick before we vote on here. William, are you from Hawaii? Answer that question. I want to know if William Johnson is from Hawaii. I want to know, and I'll tell you. Go ahead. Next.
yeah. As much as I like Christmas Chronicle, Elf is more iconic.
Elf is. I mean, it's Elf. It's top 5 for me. Elf's top 5. Now that Rudolph's gone, it's up there with.
Did you know? I recently found out they would have done a sequel to Elf, but the director Jon Favreau and Will Ferrell did not get along and would not work together again.
Wait, I'm sorry. Jon Favreau and who?
And Will Ferrell.
They didn't get along, huh?
Yeah, they didn't get along and wouldn't work together. But like
Jon
everyone
Favreau
else
brought us The Mandalorian, so that's okay.
Yeah,
I love Jon Favreau. He made my favorite movie of all time is Swingers, and you know, which is a Jon Favreau movie. He's in it, and he also wrote it.
Nice. Yeah, I think he's a fantastic filmmaker.
Oh, he's amazing. He's amazing. He's amazing.
I wish I wish they would give him kind of the reins over at Lucasfilm, and he could save Star Wars.
And the problem too is that you can't make Elf with anyone else. No one could do what Will Ferrell did.
No.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. And it's too bad because now you can't do it anymore because what's the both his dads are gone. The Elf dad and real dad are both passed away. So.
All right, so William Johnson says, when in my bar. All right, cool. All right. I'm messing with you there. I go to Hawaii a lot, and I'm obsessed with Hawaii. So I love Hawaii. So aloha to you, William.
All right, Elf it is.
Yep.
All right. Die Hard and It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life for me.
I'm going to go Die Hard.
This one might be close.
I'm curious to see what everybody picks on this one.
Actually, before we continue.
Rob thinks.
Actually, before we continue on that, William's got a question. Just bought my first bottle of Fernet. Any recommendations? What are your favorite Fernet cocktails?
The bartender's handshake.
What's that one?
It's just straight Fernet.
Well, okay. That's one way to do it.
If you're from South America, you do a Fernet and Coke.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Argentinian.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he said he was into tiki, right? You're into tiki. I recently did on my channel some Christmas tiki, and the Zombie Santa is basically like a riff on the zombie. It's got all the potent rums, the 151 rum, and then it's got a little bit of cranberry juice, and then at the end a little bit of Fernet, and that gives it that little minty quality to the tiki drink.
About Fernet, like Fernet, like your favorite Fernet cocktail. They usually use a bar spoon, a quarter ounce.
Yeah, you don't need much.
You're rarely gonna find a cocktail except for Coke and Fernet that has like a lot of Fernet. So
there is the Toronto.
Yeah, the Toronto's good, and the Haberdasher cocktail on her channel is quite good. That's got Fernet in it too.
What's in that
one?
On
Bonnie's? That's on Bonnie's?
No,
it's on Anne's
channel. Oh, Anne's channel. Oh, she's on the chat. Okay.
I did a Fernet mule during my 100 days, 100 mules, and literally 2 ounces of Fernet, and then some ginger beer, a little bit of lime juice, and it's pretty freaking good.
So Brazilian Rob just put up a pretty good-looking recipe.
Let's throw that up there.
Mint and chocolate together. I mean, that's like a freaking slam dunk.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I did one recently. How recent was it?
Yeah, I haven't used Fernet in some time actually. I got to do some Fernet.
Have you tried the Branca Menta?
No, I can't get it.
I've tried it, but I don't have it. I've had it many times.
Okay, yeah, it's basically you could literally
like with extra mint.
Yeah, it's extra mint and extra sweetness. So if you literally do like a 50-50 Fernet Branca with like a creme de menthe, that's what it'll taste like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's good. It's anywhere where you would use a creme de menthe, you can use the Branca Menta, and it'll just kind of add that Amaro quality to it.
Yeah, to add some of those.
And once you get used to it, it's really good to drink straight too. Just in small amounts though. You don't do like a big glass of it. You just do in like 1.5 ounce size glasses, right?
Yeah. By the way, Rob, I think we got our answer. It's a Wonderful Life.
All righty. Wonderful Life beats out Die Hard. Wonderful Life and Elf.
Wonderful Life.
I'm Team Elf.
I'm sorry. I mean, I love Elf, but A Wonderful
Elf.
Life is just that. Wonderful Life makes me cry still. You know what I mean? I'm like,
I don't know. I've seen it. I'm just not as like into the old school movies.
yeah.
If you like more of the laughs, it'll be Elf. But It's a Wonderful Life.
I think me and Dave. I think Dave. I think you and I are old souls.
All right. Well, we're gonna Bonnie. What's your pick?
Elf.
Okay, so we're 2-2 here. So
yeah, I think me and Dave dream in black and white.
Black, white, Technicolor, snowy colors.
Exactly.
Pirated cable TV from the 80s.
Okay, so we've got a conflict here. It's a Wonderful Life.
Wonderful Life is winning. It's not even close, Rob.
No. Rob here did not vote for Wonderful Life.
Oh, Brazilian Rob said A Wonderful Elf.
That's good. I like it. It's just like an Amari Christmas. What are you doing? He's sharp.
Yeah, I think Wonderful Life is winning.
I love Elf. I mean, I love it, but Wonderful Life is just, to me, it's too good.
Wonderful Elf is huge in Brazil.
Made a ton at the box office.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, give it to Wonderful, and I think we're into our finale here.
Oh shit!
Wonderful Life versus Home Alone. I am Team Home Alone.
Wow.
Let's overlay the chat here.
Hey Rob, could you pin Bonnie real quick? Could you pin Bonnie?
What's Bonnie?
Go for it, Bonnie.
That's my vote.
That's her vote. Yeah, I'm voting Home Alone on this one.
Wonderful Life apparently is also huge in Brazil.
William's voting Wonderful Life. What's the bucket panel?
I'm voting whatever Dave votes.
Well, that's not fair.
Well, only because I know we're
I'm voting Wonderful Life.
Spirits.
Oh, okay. So we're still even here. In the chat, we got 1 for Wonderful. We got 2 for Home Alone. Another 1 for Wonderful. Another 1 for Home Alone.
It's close. It's close.
Home Alone is winning, but it's close. Yeah.
I like a close finish. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Lethal Weapon.
Can we ban Matt somehow? Can we just ban him somehow?
That is
Matt
funny.
is cut off. Yeah, no more voting for Matt.
I love Matt. But he's killing me tonight. That's my dude, man. But he's killing me tonight.
Lethal Weapon. Which one? Is there? Yeah, I think there is some Christmas themes in the first one.
He can't take it back because he said Home Alone already.
Yeah, it's true. More Christmas decor than Die Hard. Probably right.
Matt,
but
Matt is so I learned something new.
Today.
I learned something new today. Ready, guys?
What's that?
Matt is my guy. Matt's my guy. Like I love him. He's a stand-up guy. We have very different tastes in Christmas films, and it's a little heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. I still love you, Matt, but man, your Christmas tastes a little off.
We hear what you're saying.
Oh, you know what?
He's Jewish.
There you go.
There you go.
He doesn't even care about Christmas.
He
doesn't even believe in the Messiah. Come on.
Oh, not a movie, but I feel like when we're talking about like just Christmas media, the Festivus episode of Seinfeld deserves an honorable mention.
Oh my God, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Wait, so what won?
Festivus,
what won here?
I think Home Alone, but I don't know.
No.
You don't think so?
Wonderful Life.
I think it's A Wonderful Life.
I don't know. Okay, we got.
Hold on. Wait, let's start. All right, right now we're gonna start from scratch. I think we're confused with the order of the chat. In the chat, put your pick. Okay, right now, if you're watching, put your pick in the chat.
They've already done that.
And if you say Lethal Weapon,
I want to make sure we get it right.
Everything after this little line
Exactly. Once
that-
starting from Bonnie.
Yeah.
This
What is
little
your
boy.
pick?
Notice
What is your pick?
Bonnie just invalidated her choice because it didn't come after the line.
But then I
Wonderful
put it
We got
Life.
Wonderful Life. Okay, we got one for Wonderful Life. All right, William. I like this William. I like this William guy.
No, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, William Johnson is my new friend.
It's the most.
I guess they're-
I gotta find out how to make
I feel
polls
like
here.
William Abidin. William Abidin. All right, wonderful.
Yep.
All right, we got 2 for Wonderful. All right, and
Two
you know
for
I love
Wonderfuls.
Anne already. Anne is one of my obsessions. I love Anne, so we're good. I got 2 for Vino right now, baby.
Remember,
Jesus
Annie
Christ.
Vino have had a body
Matt,
swap.
Matt,
way back when.
Matt just continues to break my heart tonight. I'll never quit you, Matt. I'll never quit you. All right, we got 2 for Wonderful, 1 for Home Alone. Where's Brazilian Rob at here?
I think he had Home Alone, but I'm not sure.
Well,
Matt,
it looks
stop,
like
Brandon. Matt, you messed up with Rudolph already, Matt. This is all your fault that Rudolph's not here right now. It should be Rudolph versus It's a Wonderful Life.
That's right.
At least then I wouldn't care so much for one.
yeah, you'd still care.
I would.
Oh,
actually.
God. He still says Rudolph.
I still.
I don't know. All right. Are we giving it to It's a Wonderful Life?
We
Are we? Wait,
Yes.
what's the panel think?
I don't know. They all went to sleep.
Scroll backwards, Rob.
Rob, what's
I
your
can't.
pick,
I
Rob?
can't scroll on the screen. The screen just overlays. I have no control.
Okay,
All
hold
right,
on.
you know what?
Home Alone.
Rob gets a pass because it was his first date.
Mickey's Christmas Carol. Hey, that's what
So
we
when
didn't
Rob
talk
was
about.
in Rio de Janeiro, he went on a date with his wife.
Mickey's Christmas is
Home
pretty
Alone.
awesome.
Rob, what is Home Alone like with Portuguese in Portuguese?
Did you watch it in Portuguese?
No, we
That's
we call
pretty funny,
Brazilian Rob.
actually.
Brazilian speaks Portuguese.
Home Alone in
Actually,
Portuguese. That's
Mickey's-
cachaça without my parents.
See, Brazilian Rob was watching Home Alone with a nice little glass of cachaça with his future wife.
I think Anne is disqualified for trying to pressure
rigging
Matt
the vote? Is she
into. She's
she
trying to
rigging
rig
the
the votes. My God, this is more like contentious than our last one with the fantasy films.
Yeah, no, it's a wonderful life. Come on.
But Rob, you got to remember, Christmas movies, they're like personal.
They are. That's true.
They-
Hey, I'm still mad that
William Johnson just said, "Mickey's Christmas Carol make you cry." Like I cry during Christmas.
I'm still mad that Miracle on 34th Street didn't pass the first round.
Well, that's because you didn't have the original.
No, it did pass the first round.
The original would have.
No, it
passed the
lost
first
against
round.
Gremlins in the first round.
Yeah, Gremlins is pretty epic though. Come on, Mogwais are amazing. Mogwais are pretty fucking amazing, guys. All right, listen. Raise your hand if you miss Ann. Raise your hand if you miss Ann, the bartender. Come on, raise your hand if you miss Ann.
Come back.
Love you, Ann. We miss you, dog. We miss you so much.
All right, I think we're just gonna go Wonderful Life.
Yes. Oh God.
Where
You
is
just
it?
made Christmas for Vino. Christmas
You
is
made
going to
my
sit there and watch
Christmas.
that.
There we
You
go.
made my
Hey!
Oh.
And the winner is
Oh,
It's a Wonderful Life.
I feel like Ebenezer Scrooge when he saw all the different ghosts, and now he wants to give everybody a day off from work.
And then someone gotta say, "God bless us, everyone."
Yeah. Hey, Bonnie, can you do it for us, Bonnie? Can you do little
Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim.
Come on, Bonnie, give us a go.
God- God
give
bless us,
Bonnie. Come on.
everyone.
What is it? What do you want me to say?
God bless us, everyone.
God
And you're-
bless
and
us, everyone.
There we go.
I love Bonnie. She's great. All right, guys, that was awesome. That was fun. That was super fun.
It was. Thank you.
That was really good. Wait, Surviving Christmas get a mention today? No, Surviving Christmas, did that get a mention?
Nope, it didn't.
No,
think
it wasn't
we
in
did.
there. It wasn't in the list. Didn't make the 32.
Well, listen, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. This was super fun. I don't know if you guys had a great time. I know I had a great time.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, cool. So we'll be back in January. And what we're thinking of doing is, Rob, go ahead. Tell Rob what
Yeah, we're the next so keeping with our theme of doing themed cocktails and then reviewing some films. We're thinking of doing Prohibition era cocktails and reviewing some mafia movies.
Yeah, and what's great about the connection, we try to do
What's
a
that?
connection. It connects because it's dry, it's dry January, so nobody's
Prohibition.
thinking Prohibition, bing bong bing. I love mafia movies. I grew up,
and Vito will do his best like Italian New Yorker accent the whole show.
Let's just say I grew up with a lot of friends who were well connected. So I'm very, very enthusiastic about this film. So think about your favorite. As a matter of fact, you know what? Before we say goodnight, what is everybody's favorite mafia movie? Okay, before we say goodnight, what is everybody's favorite mafia movie? How about you guys?
It's funny. Well, Godfather. If I have to pick one, Godfather Part 2.
Dave?
You're gonna bow your head in shame, but I really like The Untouchables.
I was just going to say Untouchables close second.
Well, it's I really like that movie.
It's great.
Fantastic.
I was literally going to say close second. Godfather Part 2, close second. Untouchables. Love The Untouchables. It's funny because I actually asked, when I came up with this idea, I asked ChatGPT, make me a list because I need to do the bracket wars. I need 32 films. And so it listed 32 of the most like popular mafia films. And oh God, before we do this, I have some viewing to do because I've seen maybe 10 out of that list.
I've seen every single one.
I will send you the list, Vito, and let me know what you
send
think.
it to me.
Send me the list as well.
I've got the Bronx Tale poster right here.
That's right. Yeah.
Actually. Bonnie, what's your favorite mob movie, Bonnie?
So I would say The Godfather because it's one of the only ones I've seen. So open for
Bonnie,
recommendations.
you got some homework to do, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like
I'm
either behind in movies or I have movie amnesia.
I get that too sometimes.
Bonnie, we need you on the next one, Bonnie. We need some beautiful feminine energy here. So make sure you join us.
It's really fun, and maybe I'll do one of my own soonish.
Yeah.
We're there, dude.
Yeah, let us know.
We're there.
Yeah.
So
If I can join, I absolutely will.
My favorite is Goodfellas, followed
Yes.
by The Bronx Tale because Bronx Tale is where I grew up. I grew up in that neighborhood, and I know literally everybody in that movie. I grew up with. So it's very personal for me, but it's also just a good ass movie. So if you haven't seen The Bronx Tale, watch The Bronx Tale, and then that means you and I will be a little more connected. You'll know how you'll know the neighborhood Vino grew up in, and it'll be nice. Yeah. So when you sip one of my cocktails, you know what's going on.
In the Vino's backyard past as a kid.
That's it. Anyway, listen, I want to wish all you guys a very Merry Christmas, a very Happy New Year. It's 24. What do you guys think? 24 was a pretty wicked year. We had fun.
It was a good year. I'm looking forward to 25. Be even better.
I think 25 is going to be better. Yep. I think 25 is going to be
absolutely
better. We got some cool things coming up with the show, and Bonnie's going to be going live, which is fun, and we're looking forward to it. So thank you to everybody that joined us tonight. This was a super fun night. Again, Merry Christmas to you all. You guys on the panel, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And
Merry Christmas,
guys. And remember, the most important thing: when life gives you lemons, make yourself a cocktail. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Cheers.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
Yeah, filthy animals.